It's your own boy, the one only Great Dane, back with day 910, Star Drop opening. Again, it's a little hard to take things seriously here with whatever is happening on screen right now. So, if you guys aren't aware, it is the day of the big update here to change the entire trophy system, basically. Meaningfully, it's essentially just trophy inflation, but in terms of grinding and rewards, I think it's something a lot of people are going to look forward to. Apparently it's supposed to be at least similar to rank 35, and again, I kind of appreciate on this screen that they actually are showing the current skins some of your brawlers are wearing. I think that's pretty interesting. But again, something to point out that someone else on my club literally pointed out yesterday as I was finishing up my trophy grinding, and I should have reached the ultra trophy box with like an hour to spare. Again, kind of ridiculous, but got it done nonetheless. But you'll notice it's 98 instead of 99, and I've avoided pushing Globert up to 1,000 trophies simply because of the new resource rush mode coming out. And again, I won't actually email Supercell as they recommended in my club chat, but something I pointed out is a lot of people get stressed by resource rush because it's a timed thing, and there's always the issue of what if something comes up in the middle of your resource rush, you already pressed the button, you can't pause it, you can't do anything, you're just going to lose out. So I don't really like the concept of resource rush. I'd much rather appreciate something where it was based on matches played, essentially. Simple and similar to the actual system we have with tickets in the game, right? But it would be for resources. I know it is similar, obviously, but I just feel like people and players would appreciate that a lot more than having to play ultra mega tryhard for like 10 minutes or something. And of course it would be 10 minutes straight. You can't take a break, you can't go to the bathroom, you can't take out the trash, you can't do anything. You have to just play the game for 10 minutes straight, or you just lose out, which is it's a little ridiculous to me. But anyway, I should have gotten my 6 daily wins yesterday as well. Obviously I got a lot more than 6, but I made sure to save 6 just for today. And again, you'll notice I'm recording this at like 11. Like, this video is going to be coming out really late to what I've been trying to do, and that's for good reason, besides the fact that I was really tired. Again, so an hour before the daily reset anyway. Apparently it's a good thing though, because this is one of, I don't know if it's the longest, but one of the longest maintenances this game has ever had, lasting as much as 10 hours, I think even a little bit more. But apparently when people got into the game, it was really laggy with the servers just taking up all this new update information. Again, I'm hoping at least the lobby won't be laggy. I have no idea about the actual games, but I don't think that's gonna happen until after the actual video I finished doing anyway. So again, I'm sorry, I can't focus. I just keep staring at the spinning coffee mug because that's still part of the character's animation and the skin. But anyway, let's get past this screen. I'm talking quite a bit here. If you guys can't tell, this is going, man, is this loud? This is going to be a longer video. I don't know how loud this is coming out on the actual recording. I hope it's not obnoxious, but yeah, again guys, you can see Globert is the only one I've not bothered to push even past whatever the initial rank is. He's at like 100 trophies something. So again, I have it like that for resource rush, and apparently I have this thing now, a new battle card based on prestiges. I guess I'll equip it. I don't really, I have 2 battle cards based on prestiges. 3 battle, what is happening? 3 battle cards based on prestiges? And it actually says daily wins now? I guess that's nice. I mean, I think it was assumed before, but at least we know exactly where the rewards are coming from. I guess it's not a bad thing, but alright, again, I'll put this back up here, but let's see what we actually have for the daily ones. I think we all get a guaranteed lucky day today as well. We're getting quite a bit of compensation for the 10-hour delay. Again, hopefully the lag should just fix itself on the servers as time passes, but let's see what we have. Rare. Spend the rare 50 coins onto a chaos drop. Again, that's where this is a lucky day. I think it's 3 chaos drops, 3 regular.
2 super rare.
2 super rares. 50 power points, 50 power points,
Super rare.
super rare of 100 coins,
Super rare.
super rare 50 power points, rare 25 power points. I guess it was more, only 2 chaos drops, but still better than nothing, I guess. She got to a legendary, again, hopefully a hypercharge. We could get more, potentially, but still 1,000 coins, I'll never complain. But we have a lot more to go because this update releases a lot of things, so new feature prestige, gaining brawler trophies now gives cosmetic rewards, no more trophy reset. So again, it's not something you guys have to really worry about grinding, just whenever you have the time, so it's a really nice change for the most part. But and apparently we have a bunch of auto-claimed rewards here, so again, I'm apparently getting 5 stacks of bling. So if you guys aren't aware, I believe that the characters that don't yet have, I want to say it was rare skins, or was it uncommon? It's a low rarity skin, but not all brawlers have them. I think you get bling in place of that for now, so that's why I'm getting like 5 stacks of bling. And then essentially I'm getting everything for the brawlers that I haven't claimed yet, so skip through most of this. I don't know if there's anything actually interesting here inherently, and obviously I can't comment on the title unlocked because that doesn't actually tell us anything. But essentially, again, it is all the what used to be the old mastery rewards, so I think I could pretty much just, yeah, it's not even that much. As some players, they just keep scrolling for days, but I actually did have a majority of these things already. I think it's like 30 or 40 brawlers. I even could probably just count the titles here to tell you that I haven't quite completed yet, but yeah, not too much. And then we have, alright, I completed the mega quest yesterday as well. Again, I guess it is kind of nice that it tells me exactly what it's for, but I think this was it 2 or 3 cast drops? I don't even remember. Again, it's been a long day, but starting with epic of 100 power points,
Super rare.
super rare 50 power points,
Super rare.
super rare 100 coins. Again, nothing really too special there, right? They get the legendary 1,000 coins. We have a daily streak, day 319, with a reward of 5 crits. Unfortunate day is a good day to carry random, and maybe not for me. Yeah, we are so back. So again, a lucky day. It wasn't anything too crazy, but I did get somewhat lucky on it, so that was kind of nice. Apparently we have an extra day for the serious day today. If you guys still haven't gone through his dialogues, or you wanted to get that secret chaos drop through that, you can still do that. Again, by the time I'm posting this video, it's probably a bit late to be doing that anyway, so hopefully you guys already have gotten all the free rewards from that. But head over to my inbox. I have free items that aren't the other starters, so the following mythic gear items were removed, so I should be getting coins for that. So Leon no longer has the extra second, and kind of sad that Enduring Toxins is removed for Crow from the extra damage, but 2,000 coins, 4,000 coins, 2 stacks of 2,000 coins I should say. And then the following epic gear items were also removed, so we had Pet Power for Nita, Supercharge for Bullet, Reload Speed for Bow again. Are the brawlers really going to feel all that different? Maybe not on the epics as much, but definitely a little noticeable on the mythic gears. Again, I'm sad they're taking that away, but 3 stacks of 1,500 coins. It's kind of nice, I suppose. I have to think about what to put it towards, but donation of skin player icons, Swaymaster Barley. So again, I think this is just a new one that they added that I didn't have yet before. And we have a donation of skin pins, again, a bunch of new cosmetics they added, and everything else should be the Brawl Stars esports event rewards, so I'll just claim the rest of these. So Pierce, Piper, Carl, Colt, Daryl, Carl, Shelly, Carl. I'm seeing a lot of Carl here. But yeah, again, just some new pins as well. I'm pretty happy about that Daryl one. I feel like that's that Brawl Pass skin for Daryl isn't seen a lot. And again, I think it's probably because it actually is exclusive Daryl skin. But it's one of the cooler ones. I like how it moves when it shoots. The body kind of keeps moving in one direction, but the top torso half is the thing that rotates. I swear it's a little bit different on the other Daryl skins if you guys haven't seen. But anyway, there's just so much to go over here. I don't even know where I'll start, frankly. But again, as far as openings go, there's this new, well, I shouldn't say new, it's been out for like 2 weeks, but it's the way YouTube rolls it out, quiz feature. I'm gonna try to utilize it as much as I can. It's probably just gonna keep being one generic question, but it's gonna be based on the free rewards you're getting, and you're just to answer yes or no, unless I have a good specific question. It's essentially gonna work a lot like the polls I've been doing, but it's actually linked into the video. But I don't know why YouTube is doing it like this, but it's not like the pop-ups for iCards where you actually see it right when it happens, even though you can put a time in the actual dashboard. For some reason, I swear I was looking, and I don't know if it's just because I'm the one making the videos that I'm not able to see it in my own videos, so you guys have to let me know. But I have not been seeing those quizzes pop up. I know that they show up in, they call it the shelf underneath the video. You can find them there, and on mobile, if you look in the description of the video, you can find them there. So you guys can have a little fun with that if you want. Again, I'll be trying to put those in the videos now, and so again, I'll be uploading this as soon as I can, right after I finish recording it, of course. But if we hop over to quests, as you can see, mega quests are done. We have no special quests, so nothing going on there. And something I am gonna do about, I'm gonna try to keep the video shorter, I guess. I was expecting it to be longer, but there is still a lot to go over because we still have those freebies. Why is this sliding so weird? I think it's just the size change I'm not used to. But we have a ton of maintenance freebies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different boxes just for maintenance. We have a special offer for Gamer BB at a discount, as well as Kabocha Fang. Again, I just don't really want to buy them. They're not exclusive or anything. Also, I was gonna say, isn't this a Halloween skin? Like, why is this out now? That's a little weird. Again, I really, 40% is good, but I don't know. It's really weird that this is a Halloween skin, but it's not seasonal. Again, it shows up in the catalog, I'm guessing. It's very strange to me. If I hover over to Fang, don't find him here. Here he is. Mythic. Yeah, it's just there. I mean, it's a cool skin. I just don't know why it's not seasonal when it's clearly Halloween themed. And there's also a gem offer. I have daily freebie of 60 XP doublers as well as 5 credits. But again, as far as I see, so these last 5 days, 3 hours. Is that the rest of the season? It's not. It's awkwardly 2 days short. So again, I can't think of a reason to just hold on to these. So I guess I'll just open them up right away. And again, I'm a little confused here. So we're getting a free season trophy box, a mega trophy box. But that means I'll be getting 3 season trophy boxes within the next 2 days, roughly. Because the actual ultra trophy boxes will be given out on Friday, I believe. So this is just another free trophy box. Again, if you guys got higher than the mega trophy box, don't freak out. This isn't the one you're getting. This is just another extra free trophy box. And that's why it says maintenance freebie on the actual title headline. Yeah, again, I guess I'll start with this because we know it's cosmetic only, pretty much. Well, there is gems in it, I guess. I guess that's not technically cosmetic only, but again, I'll never complain. 3 gems, 50 bling, it's 11 bucks, I'll say. 50 bling, 250 XP doublers. 3 gems, 50 bling, 50 bling, 290 XP doublers, 200 bling. Yeah, sweaty Kaze pin. Sweaty Byron. And I think we got another one of those rare star drop emotes. Again, I think you can only get these out of, it was either star drops or I guess these season boxes. So again, really happy to see that, because you can't buy those with bling if you guys aren't aware. You actually have to pull them out of RNG rewards. So I can show that off now. Again, starting this update off pretty good with a legendary chaos drop and getting one of those rarer pins. And then again, we're getting pretty close to the end of the season here, about a week left. I've opened quite a few love boxes, only 1 skin so far. Again, I just guess I should be happy I got any of them. I don't even know if people are getting 1, to be honest. Most people are calling them air boxes, but I guess I'll open that up next. So So we have a 5-box starting off with 39 playing, 69 coins, 67 power points, 39 playing. Okay, I actually got something that's not resources. At least we have some kind of death love potion spray here, and an icon. You know, I was just getting through complaining. At least I'm getting something other than resources here. Are these boxes luckier than usual or something? Is there something I'm missing? I guess I'm just kind of going in order here, except for the trophy box. But we have a mega box, 9, starting with 25 power points, 25 power points, 50 coins, 500 coins, 25 power points, 50 coins, 25 power points, 50 coins, 50 coins, 25 power points. Again, got the 500 coin drop is pretty good, at least. Just resources though. Again, pumpkin box, I'm at least a little bit excited for because I hardly got any of those Halloween skins for free, and again, I didn't want to buy them because they weren't really exclusive or anything. I think they were probably seasonal still, but I'd rather wait till they're on a discount, so I should have at least a decent chance of getting one of those. I have a 9-box here, 103 coins, 175 XP doublers, another 500 coins, 35 coins, 10 power points, 163 XP doublers, 210 XP doublers, 42 coins, 254 XP doublers, 10 crits. Why are the resources on a bit on the lower end on the pumpkin box there? Again, at least I got the 500 coin drops. I'm getting a lot of coins today, I'm noticing as well. We have the mecha box again. I think the only thing I could really pull out of this is like a hypercharge, or I'd be very surprised if I pulled another one of the Piper hypercharge skins, but I guess there's technically still maybe some mecha secret cosmetics I'm missing that you can only get out of these, but it's a 9-box, starting with 25 power points, 25 power points, 100 XP doublers, 25 power points, 500 bling, 50 bling, 100 bling, 50 bling, 10 credits, 10 credits. Yeah, at least I'm getting some higher resource drops. In fact, it looks like I got a higher resource drop on every single one of these boxes, so definitely can't be too triggered here, right? I'd say I'm probably more fortunate than some people on their boxes today. And again, I got another, I want to call it a champy pin, right? But it's actually, what if we call them starry pins or something, right? They're star drops? I don't know, something like that, but they're sort of special in a way. And again, as a star drop opening channel, I value them just a little bit more. But as of today, I have 1,508 XP doublers and 221,154 power points. Again, I was hoping to put out today, but it's already so late, I don't know if I will. I don't really think I'd be putting out any polls today anyway, but when I was playing Solo Showdown a lot to get my Ultra Trophy Box tier, I don't know if it was a glitch or how long it's been in the game, but essentially when you idle in the game for too long, you'll get the idling screen or you get kicked out of the match, and if you do it twice, you can't re-enter the match. Again, you guys are probably pretty used to that if you play 3v3 modes, but it's now happening in Solo Showdown. Again, it makes sense in duo, it makes sense in 3v3, but why is it happening in a solo mode? If you sit in a bush and you don't move for too long, you get kicked out and a bot plays for you instead. You can all guess how well that goes. So again, especially if you haven't played Solo Showdown in a while, that might trip you up and you're probably going to lose some trophies from that. So you always have to have your thumb moving on the screen at least a little bit every few seconds. It's a little awkward, but you get used to it. Again, maybe in this update they fixed it already, but I thought I'd at least announce that was an issue. And there is one of the other things I wanted to do was, I guess I could check the Buffy screen, right? We have the new Buffys. Yes, okay. So again, I didn't know this was how it worked. I was questioning before. I guess we just have this whole Buffy screen selection now. So if you didn't get everything in the last, I like to call them Buffy vending machines, right? It's a claw machine. But if you didn't get everything, you can still interact with the old machine. But we have a new one here. And again, I guess I'll claim the free one, and as you guys probably remember, I have Buffy keys as well, so I don't know exactly how that works. Maybe I can experiment here, but I'll pull the free one at the very least. And again, it's interesting they're putting a link to the video. I'd really like if it was even at the exact timestamp where they explain the Buffys. Shame they don't have that for the original one, but maybe they'll add it later on, even if they're feeling a bit reactive, right, I'll say. But yeah, I'll pull at least one for the video, right, just for the sake of it. Gotta move this thing around. It's a little snake. for the joystick here. Does absolutely nothing, but man, is it fun, guys. It's almost like the real deal. And we got Bo's Hyper Buffy. Again, this is, I'm trying to remember, this is the one where he fires extra arrows, is it? I did watch the video, guys, I swear. Bo's super deploys 5 mines instead of 3. Well, that did that anyway. These do not override any mine. That's all the same, so it's possible. I guess it just says right here while hypercharged, right? So it is possible to have more than 7 mines on the map. So yeah, so if you get your super fast enough, I don't think you can actually place 2 of his hypercharges down and a regular. That'd be a bit absurd, but again, the hypercharge duration is 2 seconds longer, and Bo's main attack shoots. Okay, so I was right. I thought I was losing it here. And each arrow has increased area damage rate. That is insane, actually. Though, just getting an extra projectile, like most brawlers, just get a faster shot, like Shelly or Colt, but just getting extra damage and area spread is just crazy to me. So yeah, as you guys can imagine, just like the other ones, these buffies on release are going to be pretty broken. But here's the question. I've been saving quite a few buffy keys, and they're literally not useful for anything else. So if I click this, what does it do? It actually, this is the only way, I think, and it actually lets you choose which buffy you want. That is impressive, I will say. Again, it's kind of a shame though, again, right? Because, oh yeah, pay to win, right? If it wasn't pay enough to win already just from getting the pass, not only does the people that get everything on the pass that they paid for, they even get to choose which buffy they want. They don't even have to care about the goofy claw machine thing. Again, I'm just gonna get them all anyway, but I figure I can save some resources here with these keys I literally can't use on anything else, so yeah, it really is that straightforward. I'll just get the rest of Bo's here. But we have Circling Eagle, longer distance than normal. This one is weird to me for Circling. No longer revealed while attacking from a bush. But they can still see where you're shooting from. So does it really help all that much? Probably not. I mean, they can't tell where you're moving, but they still generally know where you are. They can't see if you're moving forward or backward or left or right, but I don't know, that one's a little goofy to me. But this trap placement speed is increased significantly. Seems probably a bit more practical for the majority of the time, because it's going to allow you to throw them down faster. They're not going to be able to react as quick, obviously, so I think that's going to be quite useful. Bo just seems like he's going to be really powerful now, especially in Hot Zone if he wasn't before. And again, I got the other one, so Allies supercharging rate by 50%. Totem slowly loses its health over time, but it now has significantly increased radius, so you can place it even further back, which, again, I don't know how big significant is. I haven't seen enough of the sneak peeks from other content creators, but obviously it's going to be good. And then Dynamite Mines have a bigger blast radius. That could really catch people off guard. That's really going to make Tripwire, I think, even a better choice than Super Totem, because again, brawlers or people, you know, your opponents, how people will typically interact with Bo's mines is they will run into it and then run right out of it. So if you have Snare Bear active and they're standing just right outside the mine, if it has a bigger radius, you're probably still going to be able to catch them and stun them anyway. So that's a game changer. Again, some of these buffies are just so crazy, guys, and I don't even think I need to go over the fact that they keep adding these goofy invincibility buffies, like for Bull and for Nita, it seems like. Stop adding invincibility, guys. It's a little ridiculous, you know. I don't know what they're thinking is gonna go well with that. It's just overpowered. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, they're nice to have my resource buffies, and I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to use the brawler keys. It's just because I just keep getting all the brawlers for free out of the brawler release events anyway. Maybe they'll come up with an alternative for something you can do with brawler keys, but I don't even really see myself ever using a brawler key. But it's a great way if you're somehow, like, I don't know, on vacation and you miss a brawler release event. or you're just not lucky with the boxes, etc., you don't want to pay a little bit of gems, you could just use the brawler key to still save out on those credits. But I don't necessarily see them being that useful as the issue. I'd much rather, if they had a conversion, probably convert the keys to credits direct or something, but that's just a thought. So again, the other thing I was going to say, the one thing I want to do is quickly check the catalog. I don't think I'm going to do it here, but the emote section, the special emote section of the catalog during after every update, because sometimes there's secretly pins shoved in there that you could just buy with bling right away and just like surprise people because you're supposed to get it during an event or something. Like I've been constantly, if you guys have been watching me in matches, I'm constantly spamming the Valentine's emotes still. Again, I could have changed them, I guess, but I've just been busy, I guess. Anyway, if we hop into the mode selection, I don't think anything else too special is going on again. As gonna say as a joke, things aren't getting serious until tomorrow, right? Because the brawler isn't actually available until tomorrow. But we're gonna have both his 99 brawler challenge as well as the actual release event, and then something else someone else pointed out to me again. The other Star Drop opening challenge is this thing called free play. So again, my mind is kind of blown by this, because what is the difference between free play and map maker? Again, it's probably mostly the fact that besides it's no trophies, just like map maker, is that it's based on real maps. But if you've played map maker a lot like I used to, I don't so much anymore, but it's mostly because I've been busy, is a lot of the time sometimes people will actually copy real maps and just post them into map maker just so people will try and vote for them again. But it's kind of a niche thing to be able to say that you actually got your map maker map to be voted winner of the day. So I think everyone kind of wants that notch on their belt, just like how people want all the titles for the brawlers over time. Again, without the reset, I think everyone could reasonably probably get at least close again. I don't know how hard it's going to be, obviously, because I haven't tried yet. Again, if it's as hard as rank 35 used to be, I always worry about, again, teaming in solo showdown, because I think that's probably the most realistic way most people want to get there, because they don't have a dedicated team comp, and how playing with randoms always goes. So that's how I would want to do it. But again, we might have to wait until they hopefully bring back that version of Upside Showdown, whatever that's going to be. But again, I don't think too much else is going on, and it's probably going to take a while just to get this video up as well. And again, I'm still not sure if I'm going to just stay awake until 3 just so I can post the next video and then go to sleep too. So again, still working on a lot of things. I was trying to get out a Squad Busters video, but it's taken so long to load for some reason. I have no idea why. Again, it's probably just my hardware, but yeah, I'm still working on a lot of things, guys. So of course, let me know if you got anything good out of these free maintenance rewards or the lucky day. Let me know what you think about this new prestige system, and let me know if you've experienced the lag, as they put it. Again, luckily I don't even have to really play until at least a bit later, because again, I do want to still try and get the 6 daily wins ahead of time, but I don't know. I don't have any special quests or anything really, so I'll just play whatever I feel like at 6 wins, and there's no more mega quests, so literally just get 6 wins and that's it. And again, I do want to jump into ranked more than go for grinding the prestiges actually, so of course let me know how far you guys got with your trophy boxes as well, or how far you wanted to get if you didn't get all the way to that goal, if it was hard, and what strategy you were trying. But other than that, again, I am going to check that catalog, but I'll let you guys know tomorrow if I find anything interesting. I don't keep wasting video time on that. And of course, there's still other changes, but let me know if you like free play, if you try that, and I still gotta buy all the rest of these goofy buffies, so yeah, other than that, again, hopefully you guys are excited for this update, and let's see how far I can take this, guys.